Hello, and welcome to the Podcaster Wannabe Mastermind. We are going to have some fun in here. I want to congratulate you for taking that step to podcasting. It is a fun, adventurous ride, and we are going to do it together. I am here to support you 100% through the steps of creating your podcast. Make sure that you download the freebie that is in the files section right here in the group. It's called 10 Podcast Workflow Steps and the 11 Tools that you need to start. So grab that, print it out, make sure that you have it with you, either on paper or on your desktop. Either way, you're going to go through those steps and you're going to ask me the questions that you need to ask. And don't feel bad if you need to ask me everything. There are no dumb questions here. We are here to do this together. And I'm sure you're going to see other fellow masterminders posting questions that you need answered as well. So that is the basic for the program. It is so that you can do it at your own pace with my support behind you. This group is going to stay open, so if you registered for it, I am not going to close it on you. You are here until you finish your show. So don't feel like you need to be rushed. Take your time, ask me questions. But I am going to give you that little bit of a push to really set a goal, get focused. Let's do this before the summer so that your show is ready and that you can take a little bit of a chill pill and get your content ready for September. I am excited to see where this goes. So who the heck am I, you're wondering? I'm Lauren Jean. I am your podcast go-to girl. I do everything podcast related. I am a coach, I am a podcast virtual assistant, and I am a content manager. So I do lots of stuff. So if you're needing help after your podcast is created, I am here for you to either lead you in the right direction or help you. So my podcast story, I started back in March of 2015. I had no clue of what I was doing, but I decided I wanted to take that step and move forward, and I did it. I figured it out. And now I'm here teaching you guys how to start your shows. I'm very excited to see where this is going to go. I told you what you can expect. It is a do-it-yourself program because there are so many people out there who are creating these courses and they're getting people in them, but then they're not finishing them. I want to get you to finish this program without the pressure of the modules because modules can feel like a lot of pressure. And that's not how we're going to roll here. We're going to do this again together. So the first steps that you want to take in your podcast is first you want to come up with a name. You want to make sure that it is not taken. So do your research. Do your research on your podcast name. And you can search in Google. You can search in iTunes. I would start with those two places first. You also want to start looking for music, royalty-free music. You can search YouTube for your music. You want to do your description. You want to create that description for your podcast. So those are the things that you need. You also need artwork for your show. It is 3,000 by 3,000, which is what iTunes requires for your podcast artwork. You can do that in Canva. All of these things that I'm telling you right here, you're going to see them drip out throughout this first week because branding is something that you really want to focus on getting prepared for your media host. And I suggest Libsyn. You're going to understand what all of this stuff means throughout this week. And if you're not catching on, just post it in the group and tag me so that I see the questions that are coming about, and then I can take the appropriate steps to answer those questions. You're going to see the questions answered in either a blog post, a Facebook Live, a video such as this one, or also you might see Zoom calls. We're going to have Zoom calls, and I'm going to go into that further in the week. But to start there, you want to do your podcast artwork. You want to find music. You want to write your description, and you want to come up with a name for your show. These are all of the things that you need for Libsyn, okay? So think of all that stuff first. You're going to see throughout this week all different materials being released, tips, tricks, whatever it might be, as well as me answering the questions that you pose here for me. So open group, open mind. Ask whatever you want, whatever you need answered. Please, please, please don't be afraid to ask me anything at all. I'm really excited for this group to get started and to see what you guys come up with, what you create, what your topics are, and really what your message is to get out to the world. So let's get started, girls. I can't wait.